For my assignment, I actually broke several social norms with not as much repetition as I would have liked, but I broke 5 or 6. So I'm an introvert, so this was really hard for me, just to work up the nerve to do most of the stuff. The first one, the basic personal space, I violated a couple times. And I found that a lot of people would back away as you were talking to them, and you would get some who would tell you, hey, knock it off. And in one instance, it was actually my brother, so I felt a little more comfortable, so I actually sat down on the chair next to him when he scooted away. And then he tried to bite me, so I found it could be a little dangerous to violate personal space. And as mentioned, I felt a little awkward, but it was also amusing to see how people reacted to things that weren't in their comfort zone. I did 2 variations on the elevator experience. I also did the backwards thing, and none of the time I was in the majority, so I never got anyone to turn around like me, but I got plenty of strange looks. And on this one it was really funny, so it's a good thing my face was in the corner so that I wasn't, they couldn't see my grinning, blushing face as I was standing there embarrassed. But on Sunday, in my church, there's an elevator, and there's this unspoken law that only old people go on the elevator if they can't walk down the stairs. And it took me 3 tries to break this one, because 2 times I walked past for a load, and I just couldn't bring myself to get on the elevator with all the old people. So I finally got myself on there, and of course I got more looks like, what's wrong with you? And actually when I got to the bottom, I felt really guilty as everybody was questioning me, why are you on the elevator? You're able-bodied. And so that was a little bit more awkward than just standing backwards. Also on Sunday, since there's a lot of handshakes, I decided to not reciprocate any of them and see what kind of responses I got there. I got a couple pats on the back, and everybody was just so, I don't know, good-natured about it because it was Sunday, I guess, or what, but they just kind of patted me on the back with their outstretched hand to minimize the awkwardness, I guess. And the last social norm I did is, as you can tell behind me, my kitchen is a disaster, and I decided not to clean that for this video because there's this terrible social norm which I absolutely hate, where you have to clean your house if someone's coming over. And I hate that so bad. If someone's just going to walk in your front door, the whole house has to be clean without a speck of dust, even if they'll never even see it. And so I feel a little bit like a dirty person, but at the same time I'm reveling in breaking that social norm, because social norms play a huge role in how we perceive other people, and whether we think they're rude or weird. And sometimes that's good, like the old people on the elevator, because if everyone tried to ride the elevator it would really be bad, because for obvious reasons. And also the handshake and the personal space, that could get a little bit dangerous. But things like the don't clean the kitchen or standing backwards in the elevator that really don't hurt anyone, I don't like those, and I've seen those influences in my life, and it was a good experience to break them, even though it was kind of embarrassing. So that's my thoughts on this assignment.